Lance and Jasper show, broadcasting live. Sad weekend for the Pine Bomb family. Shout out to all our fans. They lost their mouthpiece. That fan base won't. You don't find people represent the fan base the way she can and the way she did with the passion and the fire and the realness. You feel it when it's real. That's what I've always said about callers, man. You feel it when it's real. You can imitate. You can script. But you feel it when it's real, man. She was real, man. Sad day for the Farmall family. As a caller, man, you never realize the impact you can have on people, and maybe you don't call for a while, maybe you don't do as much as people think you should, but sometimes the character can be bigger than yourself. You never know what your call can mean to somebody or what you do for other people, man. And I know she was able to do that. And if I'm able to do that in any way for anybody, man, that's a big honor. Even if it's just one person that you impact, it's worth doing the show. It's worth making the call. It's worth doing whatever we can to, I don't know, give somebody a little laughter, sunshine, or something to hate or love or whatever the feeling you get out of a call. If a caller can bring that, that's pretty proud stuff, man. How about them Gators, man? It's been a whirlwind. The seasons went by so fast. Having 5 games in September really put a rush on the season. I got to tell you, I got so caught up in it, doing the show all the way to the Georgia game, and we lost there, took a hit. Then I just kind of started having some family stuff. I guess it's kind of got pulled away, set back. Because I meet up with it. It's 24/7 for me. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. I don't know how to turn it off. I know coaches talk about they can't turn it off. When you go home, it's still the same. And I have a problem, and I'm just a fan. I just can't turn it off. Turn it off there for a little bit. Don't give up on Lance and Jasper. We ain't giving up on you, I guarantee you. We'll keep the show rolling. We'll get it going through the all season. Get everybody up to date on what they didn't know. But I'm really looking forward to the rival week next week. But just going to call a couple people here and get some Gator talk going for y'all. Just see what's happening. Just felt like doing this show today. Press as ever. Let's see if we can get some fire going. Lance and Jasper, this is a guy who always wanted to accuse Lance and Jasper of doing shows and not calling him. Well, damn it, Val, I called you. Damn it, I called you, man. Now speak your damn mind, brother.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, we still got a lot to play for. New Year's Six Bowl, we got to win out. So, I like the way Plains played last week. I think he played better. So, I want to prove that. Ran the ball pretty well. Well, like Coach said, we just need a willing runner. So, making smart reads on his ball throws, making good decisions. I think he played well. I think he'll play well again today. We might see him down a little bit. I'm not sure. I think we'll save him though for the bowl game and for Florida State. What you think, man?
I think he'll play today big time. I think he'll play a lot because you really to start with, I thought we would save him for Florida State in the ball game, but I talked to my buddy Swamp Train and we were talking, and it makes a lot more sense to play him this week because he'll get more game rep. You know what I mean? Instead of just playing him a couple plays or maybe a series or 7 plays, he might get a whole half today. You know what I mean? So it'd be more valuable playing time to him. Even though the competition ain't there, you still get more rest, more time on the field, and might be more valuable to him to do that and play in the ball game.
Yeah. I'm kind of mad. I don't got the ESPN. It's on ESPN for the game. I'm going to just have to listen to it, so I don't get to watch it. So I'm going to be glad if I don't get to see him play, but I just have to wait for the highlights. But I know I'm jumping a little head right now, but I had a quick question for you. Okay, since Felipe Franks is a redshirt sophomore, does that mean we got him for 2 more years? Or do you think he'll leave next year?
If he wants to stay, he can stay 2 more years.
Okay, so
it's hard to predict. Really it's hard to predict when he'll leave.
Right. Well, I'm saying, do you think Emory Jones can beat him out next year?
No, I don't.
No? Yeah. You don't think so, for real?
No, I don't. Because here's the deal, man. If they were that close and Mullen was really trying to build this thing for next year, Emory Jones would have played more. But why would Dan Mullen give this guy a year of playing time just to put his ass on the bench and start over again next year? I mean, because Mullen's quarterbacks take off in the second year of his system. Go look at Dak's numbers in year 1, year 2. So year 2 is really when. So I don't see how anybody, Jalen Jones, Emory Jones, anybody is going to beat out Felipe Franks next year just because, because it's new. I mean, we could all sit here complain about Felipe Franks. I was disappointed in the Georgia game. He missed some throws that make anybody scratch their head. Anybody. Yeah. I mean, you got to make those plays. But at the same time, we're sitting here at a 9-3 record. Not a bad, not what I expected, not what I wanted. But not a bad way to start the Dan Mullen resume, especially if you can get a bowl win and get 10. That's a lot of momentum heading into next year. And I just don't see why in the hell you would make the quarterback. Now, will Emory Jones have a bigger role? I can see that. Yeah. But as far as starting, I think this is a Felipe Franks team, especially if he's going to play with the attitude he played with last Saturday. The attitude that kid played with. I thought he lost the team against Missouri. I really did. Yeah. That's why I was like, let's just start somebody else. We done lost the team. And then when it's 14-0, it looked like I was right. But, when he hit somebody, I don't know. It's just a different animal, man. I ain't never seen that guy out of Felipe Franks. I don't know what it was. I just seen him play with that attitude before, which is a shame. But if he can play with that kind of attitude running the ball and and just make the wide open plays, we'll be good. He'll be good to go. He'll be a starter for a long time at the University of Florida. And I know nobody wants to hear that, but that's just reality, man.
Yeah, you're just being honest. That's the fact. I honestly think this year when we play Georgia and we play other teams where the pressure, I don't think his confidence will be high. He's gonna know the system, so he's gonna look at film all summer. He's gonna expect he made. He's gonna want that game back against Georgia. He's gonna want that game. He's gonna want to win that game. So he's 0-2 against Georgia right now. He's gonna want to get that game back. So I think he'll make.
I don't think wanting it's his problem. I think he wants it too much and he can't control his emotion and his nerves, and that's what gets him in trouble in the game, man. He underthrows or he overthrows. He just can't relax and put the ball on the money, man. He ain't got the nerves, and he ain't clutch. He's really and you can't teach that kind of stuff.
Right. Well, like you said, you might be. Well, what do you think next year? I know I'm speaking jumping in my head, but I want your honest opinion. What do you think? You think you'll be kind of a little better next year?
Well, I think he'll do a hell of a lot better. I think he'll do a lot better because you won't have to run trick plays to get people wide open. He'll be more comfortable in the offense, and we can just run normal sets. That's a lot of pressure. First play of the game, flea flicker, it's a touchdown. He just don't have the nerves to pull it off. But if we're just running normal play, the key is the way he ran the ball. If he's going to run with that attitude, the playbook's really going to open up, and the Florida Gators offense is going to go from scoring 34 points a game like they're doing right now to 40.
We got a tougher schedule next year, don't we, man? I think we got Auburn, LSU.
Yeah, we got a tougher schedule next year.
We got Miami starting off in Orlando. I don't understand why we got to play them in Orlando when we played him in 2013. We played him in Miami. Why they can't come to the Swamp?
Who cares what we play? Let's play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're playing in Orlando this year. We're playing them in Orlando next year.
Yeah, we play them in Orlando. But I don't care what we play. Let's just play.
Yeah, me either. We could win Miami. I just know our team. Okay, I'm gonna jump a little bit ahead on defense. You think Reese and all and Chauncey and all and Joseph and all them will go to the league, or you think they'll stay their senior year?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Based on our production.
I'm not ready to make those kind of statements yet. Give me after the Florida State game, and I'll let you know.
After Florida State? Okay. I'm just curious to what your mind.
I got some ideas, but I don't like to flip flop. So when I say it, I want to mean it, and I don't.
Right.
I could kind of tell you what I think, but I don't want to tell you what I think. I want to tell you what I know.
Right.
And after the Florida State game, after I watch it and I see their attitudes on the field, I think I'll be able to read some body languages and we'll know who's coming back and who ain't.
And that's a lot of recruits gonna be at that game too, right? That's a recruit battle there too, right? That game.
What's that?
Florida State game. That's a recruiting battle game too, right? The Florida State game. That'll be a big battle.
Every year, you know that you got to win the state.
It's an 11 o'clock game, though. It's an 11 a.m. game.
Well, we should be comfortable because every game in November's been at 11, so we should be comfortable for it.
Yeah, you're right. I got one more question and I'll get up out of here. So we probably won't see Jalen Emory until probably 2020. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm not going that. I'm not going that far. I think you can see a packet. I think you can see a package for either one. But
I'm saying
as far as starting,
as a starter.
No, I don't. Yeah. My money's on Felipe Franks right now, starting next year.
Right. Okay. And then Trash, he's probably just done, right? Trash probably. Cause I think Emory Jones.
Trash is what I said he was. He's a damn good backup. He won't ever play. He won't ever play quarterback for the Florida Gators, man. He's a damn good backup. That ain't a knock on the kid, man. That's just the way it is.
What about the number 2 quarterback next year? Who do you think number 2 quarterback could be? Emory?
Emory Jones.
Okay, so that's all I need to know, man. Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Automatic voice message. 3.
I mean, I think to see Emory Jones play a lot this week. I think you see Jacob Copeland. I've been excited to see Jacob Copeland, one of my favorite recruits. Really thought he was going to be a star this year. This injury set him back. I mean, so deep at wide receiver, just never could reach the field, which ain't a knock on the kid. It just speaks to our depth. But if you like Kadarius Toney, you're going to love Jacob Copeland. I'll say that with a straight face. And I can't wait to get this kid the ball more. He's a real deal like Holyfield. Yeah, we're trying to roll him up.
Your call has been forwarded to an auto.
Oh, Lord. Let's see if we can get that. See if we can get him up on the Lance and Jasper show right here. See who's on the dial. Yeah.
You have reached the voicemail box of 38.
Oh, we're struggling to get some calls right here. Somebody bail us out. Call up the Lance and Jasper show. Search hurt. Just unbelievable. See what the boss got going for us this morning. Oh, man. You never know. You never know.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying.
Yeah, oh, it's dead weight. Yeah, this is the last shot. We'll close it up. But I just want to get on here. I'm a little down, a little sad. I mean, you know, it's just. Damn, my Spanish word out too much anyway, but it's just, you know, it just makes. But I guarantee you we're coming back Monday strong. On fire.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah, we got the quarterback. I was supposed to drop the show, man. You saved the show. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, man, we're driving to Gainesville from sunny Orlando, Florida. Man, I'm super excited about today. I'm expecting the Gators to really play disciplined football. I know that these games tend to be like bona fide scrimmages, for the game we all know is important next week. But man, one thing that's super important about this game is an opportunity to get young guys playing. I expect Franks to play for the first half, and I expect Jones to play the second half, along with some Sproles in the fourth quarter. So Nick Sproles. That's my thoughts on the quarterback situation. But I really am looking forward to seeing Jacob Copeland catch some touchdown balls from Emory Jones today. That would make my day, man. To see at least one of those, I would be the happiest Gator in the stands,
Yeah, me too, man. I love Jacob Copeland. Really a shame he got hurt and didn't get to make it. Like I say, if you like Kadarius Toney, you'll love Jacob Copeland.
Absolutely. Jacob from the film. I mean, you've seen the film on Copeland, of course, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Check out my breakdown of Jacob Copeland, the Miracle Worker.
Absolutely.
Nick Daniel, the Miracle Worker, man. What do you think about that? He's a football miracle. I mean, a football miracle. This guy's a football miracle, man.
I mean, his ability to start, stop, and make guys miss is amazing. But he catches the ball.
He's really got the balance that allows him to get yards after the catch that other receivers can't get, man. Because, like you say, he's got such good base, man. The kid's amazing. He can line up outside or inside. He can take the top off of defense. I mean, he can do it all, man.
Yeah, he's a great receiver. Doesn't have the size of the biggest receivers in college football, but he still has size. I will say this: for Kadarius Toney he's a great player, a great athlete, but he's not the best. He doesn't have the best hands in the team, and that's an understatement. I'd probably say of all the receivers that start or get substantial minutes in the game, I would say he has the worst hands of the receivers, and that's why in some ways he's more of a decoy than a receiver when we're catching the ball. But if you get the ball in his hands with a screen ball or on the backfield, he can do some amazing things. But Copeland, now I'm not sure if Copeland can throw the ball and do what Kadarius Toney does, but I think everything else, I think Copeland has a higher ceiling, and I think he's going to do amazing next year. Again, Mullen is not a huge fan of playing freshmen before he believes they're ready. He wants to put his freshmen in situations where they can be successful and they can become confident. And it's hard for Copeland, even if there was a plan for Copeland to play significant minutes every game this year in a rotation with the receivers, because he got hurt. It really hurt his development. Okay, it's one thing that I'll just say this, and I want to hear your thoughts. It's one thing to study the playbook like you're studying for a test, but it's another thing to actually get in the field and practice and have repetition with game speed. Okay, game speed reps are so vital to the education process in football. Okay, honestly, when I was in high school, we ran the spread offense. We had a pretty good offense. We hardly ever looked at a visual copy of the playbook. In the quarterback group, we got to see that a few times. But we had game speed reps, and that's how we learned to play. Because you don't play football off a piece of paper, you play football on the grass. So I really believe that because of Coach's injury, I believe he missed out on a lot of game reps. But I'm sure he got a lot of great reps this week, and he's going to be a great help so that we don't sputter once the ones come out today, which is one of the reasons why I believe we're going to score the 60s today. Anyway, Lance, what are your thoughts? I would love to have some combo.
Well, I agree with everything you're saying on Jacob Copeland, and again, it's just a depth at wide receiver. No need to rush the kid back when you got the depth we have at receiver. And like you said, when you miss him reps, Dan Mullen's a practice guy. If you don't practice, you don't play, and that's just the way it is around here. And I like that mentality. And I'll say this, man. The one thing I'm looking to see in this game, if Felipe Franks can play with the same attitude he played with last week, and that's about being perfect on every pass, but I want to see that same attitude he ran the ball with, because if he can do that, because I tell you, man, it looked like he lost the team, but last week I would tell you he won it back. So I want to see if the team still responds to him and see how well this offense plays, because I thought last week would be a big step for moving forward. It would be a shame if we come out and we sputter again. I mean, I know they're not. Idaho ain't going to score a lot of points, but I don't want to look sluggish on offense. We started slow all year. It'd be nice to start a couple of drives with a couple of scores right here.
Yes. Now, I 100% agree with you. Now, if you break down the film on Idaho, okay?
Shit.
We have a better roster than Fresno State. Okay, lines of scrimmage, our offensive line, as good as Fresno State has been, our offensive line is still better than Fresno State's offensive line, and I believe that we're better at receiver. The only position I believe that Fresno State has on the Gators is quarterback. I believe they have a really good quarterback, but I mean they run a different offense too. So you can't make the direct comparison in that regard. But Fresno State can't speak. Fresno State put up 79 on this team, okay, with a lot of backups at the end of that game to start off the season. Okay. Now, I'm sure Idaho's improved, but if you watch film on the last few games of Idaho, they look just as weak as they did against Fresno State. And I'm telling you, unless our offensive line does not show up and does not play hard, okay, we should have 2, 3, 4, 5-yard drives. All right, we should have these long, methodical drives. We should be able to get the ball into the hands of our playmakers, and they'll get an open space and be able to make plays. And I expect Pierce to get at least 2 70-plus yard runs, like we know him for at the beginning of the season. And I expect both P. Ryan and Scarlett to get some explosives. Kadarius Toney, Emory Jones, okay? I think Emory Jones is going to have a 70 or 75-yard touchdown run, because he's by far the fastest quarterback on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, you made some good points, man. I mean, I can see. I can definitely like to see some explosives, man. Again, you should see explosives. And like, again, this game right here is all about attitude and mindset, and that's what I'm looking to see, man. The mindset of this offense. So I want to see if this team's really bought into Felipe Franks, or if that was just a moment, you know, in the battle kind of thing. I want to see if it carried over to this week during practice, and if it's going to carry over to the game, because again, we need a quarterback for the future. And I don't give a damn who it is, and somebody's going to step up. And the way he played last week, to me, I would say that was a statement. So let's see if he can back it up.
Yeah.
But I'll get you out of here, man. Enjoy your game, my friend. I'm going to get off.
Yeah, man. Go Gators. Thanks for the call.
You're the man. Go Gators.